Hello, beautiful people that I haven't spoken to in a while. Whew. It kind of feels good being back in Tokyo where it's not raining. Oh my gosh. I think every day except for Sunday while I was in Kyoto, it was raining. So, but today's plan is Ginza, which I'm looking forward to. I'm going to the, I forgot what it's called. I'll put it somewhere here. Where it's goldfish and light and it's another art exhibit thingy, which I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I just gotta make myself look like a human being before I do anything. I just don't know which one I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Going to get my Pandora charm for my trip here in Japan, because they have exclusive Pandora charms that are specific for Japan. So I'm gonna get one of those. I was not able to get a kimono because your girl is fluffy, but that is on my bucket list for next time I come to Japan, because I'm coming back. They can't get rid of me. They can fight me, but they can't get rid of me. We're going to do all of that, and then we're going to go to the Tirnanog Lounge. I chose it because Tirnanog. So, like, Tirnanog is, like, the fairy world. Insert information here. But anyway, so we're going to do, listen to me saying we're when it's just me. We're going to do that today. Pretty much just like kind of ease back into it. Like, I'm obviously starting much later today than I usually do, but yeah, so we're doing all of the things and easing back into Tokyo. We're gonna hit up some of the stops that I wasn't able to go to with Andrea, and then last minute shopping, which honestly I think I've done enough shopping. I'm going to be completely candid. I did blow my budget as far as shopping is concerned, but fortunately, food is not that expensive here, so it still winds up working in my favor because, yeah, the food wasn't all that expensive, so I just got to, like, funnel that into my shopping budget. Do I feel bad? Absolutely not. Not even remotely. So I'm not really complaining. So, definitely going to be doing that. We're going to have all of the fun. And then do a little bit of shopping. If I have time left over, I'm going to see about maybe hitting one of the stops that I missed. The observation towers, for the most part, you have to kind of like have to reserve your spot. That's why we haven't gone to Shibuya Sky when I was in the Shibuya section of my trip. So that's just one example, but their tickets were sold out. Like, if you can pre-book in advance, do it. Trust me, because if you don't pre-book, then chances are you're not going to do it because they run out of space. For the most part. I mean, like, Skytree I was able to do just fine, which, yay, but we weren't able to do regular. So Sky and Skytree are two different observation towers, which gets confusing when you're trying to, like, schedule everything or, like, trying to, like, plan for the itinerary. But yeah, they're two different things. So I'm gonna see about doing that, or, like, getting something for, like, tomorrow. Because, yeah, today is Ginza. Today is also, like, kind of chill. Yeah, I have more stuff planned other than
One eternity later.
So, yeah, now I'm all pretty. I need to stop this. Alright, I just finished purchasing my ticket for the Art Aquarium in Ginza. So, we're going to do the Imperial Palace. It's like 20-30 minutes away. I padded the time as far as the walking bit because them saying, here's an example, they say 6 minutes, that is a bold-faced lie. 10 minutes, okay, like, just go up in increments of 5 or like to the next 5th. Like, if they say 3 minutes, 5 minutes. If they say 6 minutes, 10 minutes. If they say 11 minutes, 15 minutes, you know, like bulk it up some, because the stairs, my friends, the stairs. I feel less guilty about using the elevators. Like, I know it's priority, so you're supposed to prioritize those that need it. Obviously, people with strollers, people with disabilities, and so on and so forth. Or they need help with mobility. And it's just like, I have a heart condition now. I mean, I do have a slight heart condition, but it's not nowhere near bad enough to justify me needing the elevator. But given all the walking I've been doing and all the stairs I've been climbing, I think I've earned an elevator or two, or most of them. But finding the elevators is a little difficult. So I think when I remake the itinerary book that I designed, the lighting, please excuse it, using actual daylight and clouds, decided to make changes. But anyhow, so when I redo the itinerary, I think I'm going to try to include a section for accessibility, because not all of the subway exits are accessible. Sometimes you'll have to go to an exit from the subway before or after so you can use the elevator. But I think I will try to be a little bit more conscientious, because, for example, my mom needs a mobility device, and I'm sure other people have other issues that keep them from other issues that would require them to use an elevator or what have you. So I'll keep an eye out, and maybe I just didn't notice the elevators and escalators near all of the exits, but they're clearly marked with a little box with people in them, and that's how you know that's where the elevator is. It's very intuitive as far as telling you where everything is, but whether or not they're all readily available, that's where things get a little iffy. So I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for that, because your girl is tired, okay? And in no way am I putting myself in the same class as people that are physically disabled or otherwise enabled. But legs, I have them, and they don't like me. So let's start our adventure for the day. time.
Oh, no, you're perfect. Perfect timing.
Love it down there.
I'm excited.
You recording?
Yep.
Wearing a mask to be safe. Masks are good if you're not sure. So unless I'm in like a gallery, something that needs like super great footage or something, yeah, mask for the rest of the day. If you can't hear me, I'm just gonna do voiceovers.
The end of the escalator is approaching. Please watch your step.
That's where we're going.
So yeah, I got sick. I think I was in denial while I was in Japan since I was OCD about not getting sick. But when you mix cold and wet in the middle of the night in a land you don't have an immune system for, it was bound to happen. Anywho, since my plans were dashed for my last day in Tokyo, I decided that my feeling crummy was the perfect excuse to get some ramen. Ramen is soup. You drink soup when you are sick. Therefore, ramen is medicine. Don't fight me on this, fight with your mama. Even though there were things I didn't get to do, my trip to Japan was everything I wanted and more. Looking back on my trip, I realized it was the little things I remember as much as the big things. From the public transit to the shrines, everything about Japan was, for lack of a better word, amazing. This was truly a memorable trip, and I can't wait to come back and experience more of what Japan has to offer. Finishing this series feels like a second goodbye, but this isn't a forever one. 2026 can't come fast enough, and I look forward to sharing this beautiful, magical place full of history and experiences with my loved ones. Yes, even the stairs. I'm also so grateful to be able to share this with all of you. Life still has more in store for me, so expect more adventures around the world. There are so many places and cultures I want to visit, so please look forward to more of my adventures. In the meantime, you can find me streaming on both Twitch and YouTube on Mondays, Wednesdays, and every other Friday. So please feel free to come by and say hi. I won't bite unless you ask me to. And I'm always happy to talk your ears off about Japan and whatever my current hyperfixation is. With all that being said, it's time to wrap up this series and bid Japan sayonara. I already miss you.